So the way that we started the business, I think, was the great offline strategy. I had no idea that it was a great offline strategy, but it was great for two reasons. One, it gave us enough cash flow and energy and excitement and passion to get through that phase. Uh, we were setting up vendor booths. My wife, co-founder Alyssa, was learning how to sew and producing all these products, and we were going to festivals all across the country. So, we saved up and we did that sort of carny folk traveling vendor experience and meeting with thousands of people at all of these festivals and seeing people face to face. And ravers like to go to lots of shows, so you'd see the same people, year after year, and made some really awesome connections. I think it was great because, like I said, it helped generate sales there. Lifetime value harder to generate continued sales in person at a festival because it's so dependent on where was your booth located. Are you set up right next to the foot traffic? Are you further away? That same person might not see you. There's different types of considerations in person, but it really was an awesome experience to hear from customers and observe their buying patterns and behaviors in person. So we would set up a booth with a whole bunch of products, and I could just sit back and watch. Where did people gravitate? What was the thing that they were into? And I'd ask them, hey, why do you like this? Or they come back and they'd say, there was a problem with something. And so it just fast tracked our learning. We didn't have a business plan when we started in 2014. I was 23. I had just left college. I thought that I'd have maybe 3 to 6 months to figure out how to have a dream experience and not necessarily go through a traditional business route or career path. And so I just had all of this desire to make this thing successful. And I think watching people at the booths was the best offline strategy because it brought it right to my face. That pivoted and that changed in 2017. We stopped doing festivals because the online presence became greater than what we could manufacture and support. The thing that makes us different is that we are a manufacturer. We produce our products at a 16,000 square foot, or two facilities with 16,000 square feet of space in Carlsbad, California. We use a whole host of innovative technologies to remain competitive while having sewing, cut and sew, heat press, sublimation, fulfillment, processing, marketing, all under our own control and vertically integrated here. It's not easy to do, but I think it's the most freeing way to do business. It's why I do it, because we are not dependent on a lot of outside partners. And that also helped. I mean, during COVID, it impacted a lot of people to have their supply chains so globally stretched.